the same authority. They say that Al-Fadl is Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So this is the second reference. So here in the first, the reference Al-Fadl was for Quran, yani ilm. And Rahma, this word has been used for Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Same Imam Alusi gives another authority from Abdullah ibn Abbas through Imam yani Khatib Baghdadi and Imam ibn Asakir. Through this narration he says that Al-Fadl huwa Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So Fadl is also Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So both references are very relevant here. Now Imam Jalaluddin Suyuti, he writes in his tafsir Ad-Durrul Manthur. Ad-Durrul Manthur fit tafsir bil ma'thur. You can write only Ad-Durrul Manthur. His volume 4 and page 330. I bought this tafsir just my recent visit of Marrakesh. We bought this tafsir from Marrakesh. So Imam Suyuti again quotes Abu Shaykh an ibn Abbas radiyallahu ta'ala anhuma fil ayah qala fadlullahi al-ilm wa rahmatuhu Muhammadun sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam qala Allah ta'ala wa ma arsalnaka illa rahmatan lil alamin. In the same word Islam and Quran has also been taken as Fadl and Rahmah. They also include Quran, the word Quran and Ilm and Islam, they also come within the purview of Fadl and Rahmah. That has been quoted by Ibn Abi Shayba, Ibn Jarir, and again Quran and Islam by Ibn Jarir and Bayhaqi, Imam Bayhaqi. So these are various common references. And Khatib Baghdadi and Ibn Asakir, this reference has also been taken by Imam Suyuti. Again, Ibn Asakir and Khatib Baghdadi, they say, Qul bi fadlillahi qala an Nabi sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. Another reference, Tafsir Al-Bahrul Muhit, Imam Abi Hayyan Undulusi. Again, he is a Imam of Tafsir and he is one of the Imam of 7th and 8th century. Al-Bahrul Muhit. His volume 5 and page 171. Again here the tafsir of Abdullah ibn Abbas radiyallahu ta'ala anhu is narrated, and through Dhahak, one of his famous and senior students, it is Tabi, he is a Tabi. He says, An al-fadlu al-ilm war-rahmatu Muhammadun sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. So it means Hazrat Abdullah ibn Abbas is authority on this tafsir that we are considering here in this particular verse. فَبِذَلِكَ فَلْيَفْرَهُ. For this reason, you should celebrate Allah's blessing and Allah's mercy on you and rejoice on coming Allah's mercy and Allah's blessing to you. Rejoice this moment, this event. Again, Zadul Masir, Imam Ibn Jawzi. Here in this tafsir, Zadul Masir, again Imam Ibn Jawzi gives various meanings, various implications and significances of these two words over here, Fadl and Rahmah. Nobody can deny that Fadl is Holy Prophet, Allah's Fadl, and Rahmah, Allah's Rahmah is Holy Prophet. But the basic relevance is to quote this capacity in this particular verse where the order and commandment of فَبِذَلِكَ فَلْيَفْرُهُ has been revealed. Now you have to rejoice and celebrate coming of this Fadl and Rahmah to you. So this is for celebration and rejoicing. So this is the basic significance of this reference. So he has given also many meanings as others have given. So the meaning from Abdullah ibn Abbas through Hazrat Dhahak. Again says, Anna fadlallah al-ilm wa rahmatahu Muhammadan sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Anna fadlallahi al-ilm wa rahmatahu Muhammadun sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Again, the same reference, page 40, volume 4. This is Imam Ibn Jawzi quoting Hazrat Abdullah ibn Abbas radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. Next reference, Majma'ul Bayan, Tabrasi. This is also one of the Aimma of Tafsir from 6th century. So it's volume 5, page 177, 178. He says here the Tafsir Mana, he says Tafsir is that here this has been emphasized. قُلْ لِهَؤُلَاءِ الْفَرِحِينَ بِالدُّنْيَا الْمُعْتَدِينَ. Almighty Allah is saying, O my beloved Prophet, say to these people who get happy and pleased with dunya, who rejoice their happiness and pleasures of dunya, tell them, if you want to rejoice and celebrate anything, you should rejoice on Allah's fadl and Allah's rahmah. And if you want to celebrate any blessing, so the best celebration is to rejoice and celebrate Allah's fadl, which has been bestowed upon you, and Allah's rahmah, mercy, which has been sent to you. He said, إِذَا فَرَحْتُمْ بِشَيْءٍ فَافْرَحُوا بِفَضْلِ اللَّهِ عَلَيْكُمْ وَرَحْمَتُهُ لَكُمْ بِإِنزَالِ هَذَا الْقُرْآنِ وَإِرْسَالُ مُحَمَّدٍ إِلَيْكُمْ sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So this is the meaning. They said, these are two things to be celebrated and rejoiced. The revelation of Quran and coming birth and raising of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. فَبِذَلِكَ فَلْيَفْرَحُوا. If anything is to be rejoiced and celebrated, so these are the basic two things. You should rejoice on birth and coming of Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam to the mankind, and revelation of Holy Quran on Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So when it comes here, anything, whether it is Quran, whether it is ilm, whether it is Islam, all implications, all interpretations, all meanings, whichever can be taken, when it comes to the matter of Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the sole means of getting all of these Allah's blessings and fadl is Holy Prophet's personality. So everything again is combined in him. So he himself is Allah's fadl, or he himself is Allah's rahmah. So at least everybody has taken without any dispute that rahmah is Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You may take Allah's rahmah or fadl as Quran, you may take Quran as fadl and rahmah, acceptable. You may take Islam as fadl and rahmah, acceptable. You may take ilm given in Holy Quran, hidayah given in Holy Quran for the mankind as Allah's fadl and rahmah. But the question is that all of these Allah's blessings, divine blessings, revealed blessings, which came down to this humanity, the sole source of providing these Allah's blessings to the mankind is Holy Prophet's person. So directly and indirectly in both ways, فَبِذَلِكَ فَلْيَفْرَحُوا is for Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his coming down to this world. Then again he quotes another reference, an Qatada and Mujahid, students of Hazrat Abdullah ibn Abbas radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. And then Qala Abu Ja'far al-Baqir, he says Imam Muhammad al-Baqir, father of Sayyidina Imam Ja'far al-Sadiq, and Imam Muhammad al-Baqir, he is son of Imam Zainul Abidin and grandson of Sayyidina Imam al-Hussein. So he has quoted another reference of Imam Abu Ja'far al-Baqir. He says, Fadlullah huwa Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah's fadl is Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And the same has been narrated by Ibn Abbas radiyallahu ta'ala anhu also in this particular reference. So this verse I have already quoted to you.